This circle is based in unconditional love, free from harm and fear. Those who love us unconditionally are now invited to be here. Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Sakmat, Dwa Sakmat, Dwa Sakmat. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the gift and welcome back, POTUS. And welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. You may begin this session by allowing yourself, thank you for the gift, Fernando, to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Hello, Michelle. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Thank you for the gift. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Feeling the support of the earth beneath you, even through the surface, regardless of how high up you are. Allowing yourself to be fully held and fully supported at this time. Bringing your awareness to your breathing. Simply by noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Nice, natural breathing. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated at this time. Thank you so much for the gift. Inviting in more vital life force energy with each inhale that you take. Releasing any walls around your heart with each exhale that you take. Thank you so much for the gift and welcome back, J-Roll. I appreciate you. Allowing the heart to soften and open. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Releasing any unhealthy attachments. Releasing any limiting constraints. Releasing absolutely anything that is draining your mental and emotional energy. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Letting it all out, letting it all out, and letting it all go. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. All of your worries, all of your stress, all of your anxiety, just melting away as you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Thank you so much for the gifts and welcome back. Releasing any heaviness, releasing any stagnation as you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts and welcome back. Okay, I'm just gonna grab my countdown. Thank you so much for the Cupid bow, Monica. Thank you so much for that beautiful gift. I appreciate it so much. I'm just gonna grab my countdown cheat sheet real quick to make sure that I am on track, because unfortunately the slightest thing can set me off track and I don't want to mess things up. We have our cheat sheet. Okay. And we have the crystal we allotted for this session. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for hitting that goal. I appreciate you. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing all over you. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through your scalp as you release any tension. Thank you for the gifts being stored within the scalp. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the forehead. Thank you for the gifts. As you release any worry you are storing in the forehead. Thank you so much for the gifts. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the eyes as you relax and soften all around the eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the beautiful gifts. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the cheeks as you relax all throughout the cheeks. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the jaw as you unclench the jaw. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the tongue as you soften all throughout the tongue. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the neck as you release any tension you are storing in the neck. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the shoulders as you relax all throughout the shoulders. Thank you for the gifts and welcome back, Courtney. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing down the arms, washing down the biceps, washing down the triceps, washing down the elbows, washing down the forearms, washing down the wrists, washing down the hands, washing all the way through to your fingertips as you allow the arms to go limp like noodles. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the chest. Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate you. As you release any tension you are storing in the chest, wonderful waves of relaxation washing down the back as you relax all throughout the back. Thank you so much for the gifts. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the belly as you relax all throughout the belly. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing all throughout the glutes as you completely soften all throughout the glutes. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing all throughout the hips as you release any trauma you are storing in the hips. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the groin as you release any tension being stored within the groin. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing down the legs, washing down the quads, washing down the hamstrings, washing down the knees, washing down the shins, washing down the calves, washing down the ankles, washing down the feet, washing all the way through to your tippy toes as you allow the legs to go limp like noodles. of healing energy circulating all throughout the body, infusing itself into every fiber of your being. And if you have a bodily function or an emergency to attend to, you will be able to leave the session just fine and deal with absolutely anything that requires your immediate attention. And you will receive the full benefits of this session as if you had stayed the entire time. Regardless of how long you are able to be here tonight. And you will wake up tomorrow morning feeling so well rested and so rejuvenated, regardless of how well you are able to sleep tonight. Other than that, oh my goodness, Michael, thank you so very much. You will remain in a state of total relaxation for the remainder of this session. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. And thank you so much to everyone who is tapping on the screen right now. Your efforts do not go unnoticed. I understand it can be super hard to engage while you are in a state of deep relaxation, which is part of the reason, by the way. So after this live stream is done, we're going to be experimenting a little bit for Leo season, and I'm going to start what I'm going to call Starfire After Dark, which will be hosted on Instagram starting at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be more of an ASMR Reiki style session, which will feature just whispers, energy kisses, and energy hugs. If you are interested in an extended version of tonight's live stream, go follow me on Instagram, and at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be soft launching Starfire After Dark. And thank you so very much for everyone who is making generous and kind contributions to the community tonight. Your kindness and generosity helps to keep this space alive and active, so thank you so very much. Thank you for helping to keep this space alive. Thank you for helping me to pursue my dreams. I appreciate you so much more than you could possibly know. Thank you for the gifts. And of course, thank you all for just being here tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Sarah. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the gifts. It is a pleasure and an honor to be the conduit of healing, nurturing energy for you all. Thank you so much for the gifts. Now you may imagine, actually no, now I will go ahead and count down from 20 till 1. And with each countdown, you will sink deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. 20. Softening all throughout the forehead as you release any worry being stored within the forehead. 19. Relaxing all around the eyes as you soften all of the muscles all around the eyes. 18. Unclenching your jaw. 17. Relaxing the tongue. Thank you for the gifts. 16. Relaxing your neck. 15. Your shoulders drop. 14. Arms becoming heavier and heavier as they go, limp like noodles. 13. Thank you for the gifts. Heartbeat becoming steadier and calmer. 12. Relaxing all of the muscles in the back. 11. Softening all of the muscles in your belly. 10. Thoughts beginning to slow down. Thank you for the gifts. Slowing down. Slowing down. 9. Legs becoming heavier and heavier as they go, limp like noodles. Thank you for the gifts. 8. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation. 7. Body feeling heavier and heavier. Eyes feeling harder to keep open. Thank you for the gifts. 6. Becoming more and more present. slowing down even more, body relaxing even more. 3, mind becoming quieter and quieter. 2, feeling so calm, so at peace. And 1, feeling so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation. And now you may imagine that there is a box right in front of you. And this box is made entirely of your favorite colors of light. Beautiful shades of light swirling, making up the shape of this box. And you may go ahead and put inside of it anything you are worried about, anything that is stressing you out, anything that feels big, heavy, or overwhelming. And this is not a permanent space for this stuff. You will deal with all of this stuff effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. Thank you for the gifts. You may even mentally set a date and time for when you will deal with this stuff. But for right now, your only job is to just relax. So you can put all of that stuff, thank you for the gift, inside of this box and put a lid on it for now. Some affirmations, planting these truths Thank you for the gifts. You are so good. You are so special. Thank you so much for the gift. You are important. Your life matters. Thank you for the gifts. The world needs you. Thank you so much for the gift. My, we are so close to opening the chat. We just need 9 more heart me's. If 9 more people have 1 penny to contribute. Thank you, Dark, so much for the heart me. If 8 more people. Thank you so much for the gifts. If 7 more people. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you so much for the gift. If 5 more people have 1 penny to spare, you guys, thank you so much for the gift. If 4 more people have what, thank you so much for the gifts. If 3 more people, thank you. That's such, oh my God, it's so big. I don't know if I've ever gotten a gift that big before. Thank you so much. If 2 more people have but 1 penny to spare to open the chat, you are only 2 pennies away from an open chat. Thank you so very much. We are down to 1 more person. Okay, I'll relax. It's only a penny. But it's still exciting. Thank you so very much. And on that note, I will begin to bring you back into your body, back into your awareness. You guys unlocked the chat. Congratulations. You hit that goal. You knocked that goal out. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you so very much. I'm just gonna set up one final goal for the night before we switch over to our message. We will switch this final goal. Sure. There we go. We're just going to set it as one of these. But we will begin to transition to the end of this session. And you guys, just because this session is ending doesn't mean that we have to stop having fun together tonight. If you want to keep having fun with me, go follow me at Instagram, and it is the same exact handle as my TikTok handle, and we will be doing Starfire After Dark, which will feature whispers, energy hugs, as well as energy kisses. And I know we didn't do an energy hug here tonight. If you want to experience the energy hug, go follow me on Instagram, and at 11 p.m., so 2 hours from right now, we will go ahead and transition into Starfire After Dark, which will be, it won't be so, I mean, it's still going to be very verbal, as, you know, you guys know I am a very verbal person, but instead of just kind of like walking you into, like, instead of doing the whole hypnosis process, it's just going to be affirmations that are whispered. It's going to be more of an ASMR experience. Hopefully you like the experience, and this is going to be kind of like an experimentation where I can go from our live streams over here, which is done in a very traditional and intentional way, to Starfire After Dark. I will give all of Leo season to launch Starfire After Dark, and depending on how it performs, depends on whether we progress after Leo season, but I'm excited for it to be a thing that I'm at least offering at this point, and whether it sticks or not is on to you guys. So if you want to keep making out and have me whisper sweet nothings in your ear, follow me on Instagram, and we will continue that in a little bit. But for now, we are going to wrap this session up with a message from Spirit using the Light Seers Tarot, along with Fire and Sun, which is an oracle deck that was created very specifically for Leo season, which is the season we are in now, along with The Universe Has Your Back. My spell candle, you guys, like, my spell candle is going nuts over there. My Leo spell candle is going nuts. My goodness. I don't know if you heard it, like, through this session, but it sounds like it cracked through the glass container that it's in, which is a very good indication that it broke through something. So I'm excited for that spell candle. Anyways, what is Spirit's message to us at this time? What would Spirit like to bring to our awareness? What truth would Spirit like to reveal to us right now? We have the Five of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so there's another thing that happened. So, like, the Hermit came flying out of the deck as I was shuffling, and I was wondering if that was something that was just for me or if it was for you guys. But now I'm being given, like, the information, because it was like an interesting card to come flying out of the deck. I do spend a lot of time alone. I do spend a lot of time devoted to my journey. I do spend a lot of time in practice, so it makes sense if that was like background information just for me. But with it coming out with the Five of Wands, I feel I'm now getting, like, the Five of Wands is definitely something about conflict, and I'm getting why the Hermit popped out with it. Yes, there is, like, a very challenging energy. However, this isn't a challenging energy that you have to worry about that's coming from some sort of external source. This is some sort of challenge that you are facing within yourself, that you need to confront within yourself. It's not something that's being directed at you. So if life is feeling kind of like a spiritual attack right now, which it has its way of doing that from time to time, No, this is not a spiritual attack. This is something within yourself that you need to confront, is the message that I'm getting. And I'm glad that the Hermit came out with that, because we also have the Moon coming out. This has something to do with the subconscious, and I'm glad that the Hermit came out with all of this and came flying out like that. Some people could read the Moon as something being done in the dark by other people. It's not, this isn't with the Hermit being like the thing that came just flying out of the deck here. This isn't something that's being done by other people. This is definitely an investigation into your subconscious at this moment. If you're feeling afraid, if you're feeling under attack in some way, it's time to ask yourself why, right? Because, listen, we all get hit by stuff from time to time. Something that you're going to have to examine is if you are constantly feeling under attack, that's a pretty big red flag. Like, hopefully you're just practicing by yourself. But if you're someone who's like offering services to other people and you're presenting yourself as some sort of leader within the spiritual community and you feel like you are constantly under attack, that can be a pretty big red flag there. With the Moon here, it can indicate like illusion, people working against you, stuff like that. But this isn't what this is reading as with this Hermit card coming out here. This is something that's happening internally that could possibly be, it's something that's happening inside of you that needs to be healed, that is being reflected back at you because it is calling for your attention. So if you are feeling like things are just kind of like crumbling down around you all the time, if you're feeling like life is just constantly some sort of spiritual attack against you, that can be an indicator that there's something going on there that you need to inspect. I'm not reading it as mental illness. It's just reading as some sort of subconscious programming that you haven't really gotten to the root of at this point, and it's still manifesting in your external reality. What's the last card? We have the King of Cups, and ultimately what it is teaching you to do is go with the flow. Like, there could be a lot of resistance. Yeah, the resistance. There could be a lot of resistance here, and you could be trying to like blame it on other people. You could be like, this person's doing that person's doing that, and it's like, okay, why aren't your protections catching that? Your protections, if you are in a position of leadership within the spiritual community, your protections should be catching pretty much everything that's being thrown at you. We, like, everyone that is within the spiritual witch talk community has things that are being hurled at them constantly. We all deal with that. If you're not at the level that your protections are catching all of that there's something going on there that's calling to your attention. It is with the fives here. What we're going to think of fives as lessons. So the fives would trickle down from the Hermit, which is the Hierophant, or the Priest, which would, if it was showing up as the Hierophant or the Priest, it would be a specific person that's showing up you to teach these things. With it trickling down into the Five of Wands, it's a challenging lesson here. My candle made another crack over there. Something's being broken through for sure. That was a synchronicity. And the weird thing is, like, as the candle cracked, like, I felt it in my heart too. Learning how to ride the waves, learning how to maybe let emotions and thoughts pass through you without assigning a story to them. I feel like the one thing that's being called to me the most right now to say is there's someone who needs this message, who, like, they're feeling like life is just a personal attack against them. And what's actually going on here is, oh my God, I hate to say this. I really hate to say this, but the Moon is a card of being delusional. because it's ruled by Neptune. It's ruled by Pisces, which is ruled by Neptune. There's that Neptune energy here that can, unfortunately, it's just reading. The energy I'm picking up here would be an ill-dignified moon, which is someone who is delusional. We are assigning a lot of things to what we are feeling and holding them as truths without inspecting further. It could also be that we're having really big feelings, and whatever that feeling is, however that feeling's making us feel, like whether it's making us feel like we are under some sort of attack or whatever the case may be here, that's just like what we're kind of running with, and it's not the truth. It's some sort of illusion. And ultimately, what this illusion is serving to do is help you examine some part of you that isn't, my goodness, the synchronicities are synchronicitying, is to help examine some part of you that needs examining, which would also be very, tied to the Hermit card here, is that sense of self-introspection. But at the bottom of the deck, we also have the Eight of Cups. And what this Eight of Cups, like, there's a lot of ill-dignified energy that's coming through right now. So what that Eight of Cups is reading as at this moment, unfortunately, is like escapism. It's like we could even this King of Cups that's coming through here, like the King of Cups absolutely has the potential to be someone who has mastered the suite of cups. So they have mastered their emotions. They're allowing feelings to just pass through them without assigning a story to those feelings. However, this entire spread is just reading as ill-dignified, which would place the King of Cups as someone who is just like completely out of control. And yes, there is the potential for this King of Cups energy to regain that sense of control here. In order to do that, you need to be able to just allow yourself to feel without assigning emotion to it, without assigning blame to it, without being like, well, this person did this thing and this is why I'm feeling this way. Instead of trying to assign blame right now, because it feels like someone is just taking everything as a personal attack. And unfortunately, this is coming from a place of like their brain is just kind of making stuff up. Try to just be a witness to your feelings. Try to just allow them to pass through without assigning that story to them. And listen, I know it's hard. I know feelings can be really big sometimes. And I know feelings are sometimes something that you get completely caught up in, and you just like, you want the feeling to pass so bad that you want to assign any story that makes sense to help it pass. But unfortunately, the story that you're assigning to these feelings right now just are not the truth. Sorry to be the bearer of that news. I don't know who that was for. It's so hard for me to give. A lot of the times I see a little bit of myself within messages, and in those cases, like, it's easier for me to give the messages because it's like, you know, I've gone through that process, I've walked that path, I know what that looks like. But it's like, it's hard for me to give messages for the collective when it's something that like doesn't resonate with me at all. And it's like, oh, I hope I'm getting this one right, because not a single bit of this resonates with me. I know this message is not for me. I hope it makes sense for you. This is what Spirit's telling me to say. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and see what the rest of this message is. And then we also have water signs that are pulling through very strongly, very specifically Pisces. If you are okay, so another thing I'm being told to say right now is extra confirmation. Like, this can resonate if it's resonating for you and you know that this message is for you, then take it. But extra confirmation, like if you're confused right now and you're wondering if this is your message, there is extra confirmation on water signs, very specifically Pisces, because the moon is ruled by Pisces. And then we have it with the King of Cups. King of Cups could also be Scorpio, but it's leaning more towards Pisces. We also have the Eight of Cups, so we have a lot of water energy pulling through. So water, I would say water signs, but very specifically Pisces is what I'm being told to say. And then we also have the Hermit, which is ruled by Virgo. So I'm also being told to point out Virgo as well. And if you are just kind of like, can I get some extra confirmation whether or not this message is for me or not, and those signs didn't resonate with you, sun, moon, rising, or having a lot of that in your chart, then take that as your confirmation that, no, I'm not calling you delusional. Don't worry. This message is for someone very specific. The candle freaking cracked again when I said that. I gotta go blow that thing out in a second before we start Starfire After Dark. Anyways, be fearless. Don't be afraid of your emotions. They may feel very big. Thank you so much for the gifts. They may feel very big and very scary, and it may be very tempting to give into for escapism. I'm getting very specifically like alcoholism. Someone could really like to drink a lot. Someone could drink themselves blind to the point where they like can't remember things. With a hermit, someone could like to drink alone a lot, and someone could be like getting blackout drunk by themselves. And even that is serving a purpose right now. It's serving to help you dig up emotions that you don't allow yourself to feel without some sort of lubricant there. But it is unfortunately at this point turning into something that is just escapism. And it is creating some sort of delusion as well. And I am also going to say, because this is a very, very specific message, only if this is something that you are doing very frequently. So if you have like 3 drinks a month, but you feel kind of tipsy off of that, this message is not you, girl. I'm not talking to you. I'm not putting you down off of your 3 drinks a month that you drink by yourself in your bedroom because men feel unsafe in the bar. This is not your message. But if someone is drinking like every night, even if it's only 1 drink every night, to help them to not have to feel the burden of their feelings, it's turned into escapism at this point. And the message here is stop being afraid to face your feelings and just allow yourself to feel. Stop numbing that away. What else? I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. Yes, I love this as a message to wrap this message up. Exactly. Don't shame or judge yourself for this. Understand that this is a part of your journey. I don't know if that's the message I want to give, because I feel like that could just justify this kind of usage, which I'm being very explicitly told not to in this case, because that is for a very, like, the journey where you can use this in a way that benefits you isn't for everyone, and it feels like the person that's going through this, like, this is not something that they can turn into part of their spiritual journey. For some people, what I will say is that this is something that you can turn into part of your spiritual journey because you are still, in some respects, in control here. It feels like whoever this message is actually meant to find has lost control at this point, which isn't, I'm being told not to even say that. I'm being told not to even say that at all. Listen, you're a spirit having a human experience, and it's all love at the end of the day. You're gonna find your way out of this, but you need to stop being afraid of feeling your feelings. You need to stop reaching for things to help you numb the pain. You need to stop avoiding all of the stuff that is going. There's someone has like a lot of stuff that's going, like a conflict that's going on in their subconscious. You need to stop avoiding the conflict that's going on in your subconscious right now. Oh my God, the Hermit. You need to spend some time alone. I'm being told that this is someone who surrounds themselves with a lot of people to avoid what it is that they feel when they are completely alone. You gotta stop doing that. You need to spend some time with just yourself and examine why you feel uncomfortable when it's just you in a room with your thoughts. Okay, that just about does it for me tonight. That was such a weird message. I don't know whose energy I just channeled, but I honestly felt super uncomfortable channeling that message, which to me I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. You came to me for healing, and I'm not gonna judge you because at least you are trying. But I feel like this is someone that I would normally judge very heavily. But you're trying. You're trying. You're doing the right thing now. You are trying to get your stuff together. Congratulations. I am so very proud of you. Thank you for choosing healing. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm going to keep the thoughts and feelings that I have to myself about this and just let that message settle in for you. Starfire After Dark will happen at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on my Instagram. Same handle as... We're at 77.7. Thank you for that beautiful angel number of abundance. Same handle as my TikTok handle. I will see you very, very soon. Bye.